Throughout history, certain objects have carried with them the weight of legends. One such object is the Spear of Destiny, a relic believed to wield the power to determine the fate of empires. Also known as the Holy Lance, this spear is said to have pierced the side of Christ during the crucifixion, and ever since, it has become a symbol of divine authority, passed through the hands of emperors, warlords, and allegedly one of the most infamous figures of the 20th century, Adolf Hitler. The origins of the spear trace back to the Roman soldier Longinus, who pierced Jesus' side to confirm his death. Christian tradition claims that this act imbued the spear with divine power. After Longinus converted to Christianity, the relic began its journey through history, touching the hands of leaders like Constantine the Great, who carried it into battle, attributing his victories to the spear's blessing. The legend of Longinus himself adds to the mystique of the spear. It's said that he was nearly blind, and when he pierced Christ's side, some of the blood and water that flowed from the wound fell on his eyes, miraculously restoring his sight. This event, whether historical or mythical, cemented the spear's reputation as an object of immense spiritual significance. Later, Charlemagne is said to have wielded it through 47 military campaigns, but legend warns that the loss of the spear foretells disaster. It is believed that Charlemagne died the very day he dropped the relic. This idea that the spear could control the destiny of its possessor cemented its reputation across centuries. As Europe transitioned from the Dark Ages to the medieval period, the Spear of Destiny continued to play a significant role in the politics and mythology of the continent. After Charlemagne's death, the spear became a central part of the regalia of the Holy Roman Empire. Otto the First Holy Roman Emperor reportedly carried the spear in his victory over the Magyars in 955 AD. This victory was crucial in establishing the Holy Roman Empire and further enhanced the spear's reputation as a bringer of military success. The spear's journey took it to various locations across Europe. It resided for a time in Nuremberg, which became the unofficial capital of the Holy Roman Empire. The city's importance grew partly due to its possession of the Imperial regalia, including the Spear of Destiny. During the French Revolution and Napoleonic Wars, the spear was moved several times for safekeeping, eventually finding its way to Vienna, where it would remain until the 20th century. These constant movements and the high value placed on the spear by various rulers only added to its mystique and legendary status. Fast forward to the early 20th century, Vienna, 1913. A young Adolf Hitler, then struggling as an artist, became enchanted by the relic housed in the Hofburg Museum. Many accounts suggest that this encounter shaped his future ambitions. To Hitler, the spear was not just a historical artifact, but a talisman, something that could elevate him to power, just as it had done for emperors of old. Hitler's fascination with the occult is well documented, and the Spear of Destiny played a central role in this obsession. He believed that possessing the spear would grant him the power to conquer the world. This belief was likely fueled by the works of Dr. Walter Stein, an Austrian philosopher and scientist who had extensively studied the legends surrounding the spear. In March 1938, after annexing Austria, one of Hitler's first actions was to seize the spear. It was moved from Vienna to Nuremberg, a symbolic capital of the Third Reich. Hitler kept it among other treasures, intending it to feature prominently in a planned 1,000-year empire. It wasn't just the military might that concerned Hitler, but also the aura of mysticism and control the spear symbolized. The Nazi regime's interest in occult artifacts wasn't limited to the Spear of Destiny. They also sought other legendary items, like the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant. This quest for mystical objects was part of a broader attempt to create a new mythology that would support their ideology of Aryan supremacy. Hitler's obsession with the spear was so intense that he reportedly spent hours staring at it, believing he could commune with its power. Some of his close associates later claimed that Hitler believed the spear gave him visions of the future and guided his military strategies. The spear's influence seems to take on a life of its own, especially in the twilight of the Nazi regime. As the Allies advanced, the spear was hidden in the Nuremberg fortress alongside other treasures. Remarkably, it was rediscovered on April 30th, 1945, the very same day that Hitler committed suicide in his Berlin bunker. Many have speculated that the loss of the spear symbolically marked the end of his ambitions. The timing of the spear's discovery by American forces, led by Lieutenant Walter William Horn, has fueled countless theories and speculations. Some believe that Hitler's suicide was directly triggered by the news that the spear had fallen into Allied hands, though there's no historical evidence to support this claim. The American forces, aware of the spear's historical and symbolic significance, treated it with great care. General George Patton, known for his interest in history and mysticism, reportedly spent time examining the spear, though his official reports make no mention of any supernatural experiences. Coincidence or not, the legend persisted. The relic was returned to Vienna after the war, where it remains on display at the Hofburg Museum today. Hitler's obsession with the spear serves as a cautionary tale. Whether or not the spear carried divine power, the belief in it undoubtedly shaped history. In recent years, scientific investigations have cast doubt on the spear's legendary status. Carbon dating places the origins of the Hofburg spear no earlier than the 7th century, far too late to be the actual weapon from Christ's crucifixion. Metallurgical analysis has revealed that the spear is made of iron, with a central pin made of silver, quite different from the Roman lances of the 1st century. Despite these findings, some researchers argue that the current spear might be a medieval copy of the original, which could have been lost or destroyed. Others suggest that the silver pin at the center of the spear might be older than the rest of the artifact, potentially dating back to the time of Christ. Interestingly, there are multiple claims to the authentic Spear of Destiny. Apart from the Vienna spear, there are similar relics in Rome and Armenia, each with its own set of believers and skeptics. This multiplicity of authentic spears has led to ongoing debates among historians and theologians. But despite the science, the mythology surrounding the spear remains intact, continuing to captivate believers and historians alike. The power of the spear, it seems, lies not in its physical properties, but in the beliefs and actions it has inspired throughout history. The legend of the Spear of Destiny has transcended historical circles and found its way into popular culture. It has been featured in numerous books, films, and video games, often portrayed as an object of immense supernatural power. In the realm of comic books, the spear has appeared in storylines involving DC Comics character Hitler. The popular video game series Wolfenstein uses the Spear of Destiny as a central plot device, further popularizing the legend among younger generations. These pop culture representations, while often taking liberties with historical facts, have helped keep the legend of the spear alive in the public imagination. They've also sparked renewed interest in the historical aspects of the relic, leading many to explore the actual history behind the myth. Even today, the Spear of Destiny lives on in popular imagination. Some believe secret societies still seek the relic, convinced it holds the key to ultimate power. Others view it as an enduring symbol of the dangers of hubris and unchecked ambition. Conspiracy theories abound about the true location of the spear, with some claiming that the one in Vienna is a replica and the real spear is hidden away by shadowy organizations. While these theories lack credible evidence, they demonstrate the enduring allure of the spear's legend. So, does the spear of destiny truly hold supernatural power? Or is the real power in the belief it inspires? History has shown that symbols can be as influential as the actions they provoke. Whether wielded by Roman emperors or Nazi dictators, the legend of the spear reminds us of the precarious line between ambition and destruction. Perhaps the true lesson of the spear of destiny is not about mystical power, but about the power of belief itself. Throughout history, belief in the spear's power has moved armies, shaped empires, and influenced the course of world events. In this light, the spear of destiny serves as a potent reminder of how ideas and symbols can shape reality, for better or worse. As we conclude our journey through the legend of the spear of destiny, we're left with more questions than answers. But perhaps that's the point. In the end, the spear's greatest power may be its ability to make us question the nature of power itself and the role that belief plays in shaping our world. Whether an artifact of divine providence or merely a relic of human history, the spear of destiny continues to captivate our imagination. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of myth and the human quest for meaning in the face of the unknown. As long as there are mysteries in this world, legends like the Spear of Destiny will continue to inspire, intrigue, and challenge us to look beyond the ordinary. Please let us know your thoughts about the Spear of Destiny in the comments below, and join us again for more mysteries, myths, and magic.